Here's the weigh setup, and this is what I got off of the picking from the 3 Calima beds. Last time it was just over 15 ounces, under a pound. I'm quite certain this is quite a bit more than that this time. We'll see when we weigh it. I thought I had 2 of these, but I need 2 containers that I can subtract the weight from. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's an old flower my mom made for our wedding over 20 years ago. Anyway, put that aside. I'm going to dump these into this one. Now you can see that nothing but green beans and a little bit of green bean leaf pieces, which that should be consistent between both. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the scale and I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to add this to raise it, just like I did in the last weigh-in. I'm going to put this on here. Excuse me for the sniffles. It says we got 12 ounces here. Hope you can see that. I'm going to tear it out, or zero it out. That way when we weigh this one here, it'll be nothing but the green bean weight. And that's why I needed 2 of these trays. They're identical in weight and everything. I'm going to turn this sideways. It's 50.5 ounces. 32, that's under 4 pounds. Exactly what, I'm not quite sure, but I'll factor it in and I'll put it in the video here. So 50.4. I'll bring it in close here if I can get the camera to cooperate. 50.4 ounces. Now we need to weigh the Jade 2. Well, I have to pick it first and then weigh it. Here's the Jade harvest. It looks like it's comparable to the Calima. Let's get a weight on it. We'll get the empty weight first. You can see that. Zeroed out. Dump the green beans. That one. All right, let's get a weight. All right, that is 63.7. That's heavier again by 13 ounces or so, almost a pound more than Calima. I actually thought they would be closer. Anyway, my assessment hasn't changed. I'm still preferring the bean on the Jade 2. These are those beans snapped, and they are a lot of beans. That is a lot. Great harvest. It's time to do another green bean harvest. These are the Calima, and they've greened up nicely. I've tossed some more fertilizer to them. Not just them, all of them through the drip. All right, let's weigh it like we normally do. I'm going to go just a little bit to get in the digital screen here. Look at these green beans here. You'll get to see them again in just a second, but this is a heavy load today. All right, I'm going to put this cup on here, and all that does is elevate the platform so you can see the reading here. And then I'm going to put this tray on because there's an identical tray that the green beans are in, and I want to zero it out so that we get nothing but green bean weight. I hope you can see it says 12.1. Zero it out, take the tray off, we got 11.7 negative there. So when I put this tray on, get it centered here, You get nothing but the weight of the green beans. Wow, that's heavy. That's 105.4 ounces. That is a lot. That's more than double the Jade 2 last harvest, which was the biggest harvest. Well, not more. Yeah, about double. Let me see what it is in pounds and ounces. That is 6 pounds, 9.7 ounces. That's Calima only, guys. This is the best harvest yet. That's phenomenal. All right, so I'm gonna put this over here. Turn this off. Got the camera on a tripod here, and I'm going to take these green beans and put my hand in for reference. We're gonna load them. I'll speed it up. I'll load them into this bag here so you can see it's nothing but green beans. Okay, that's the harvest, and that is one quite significant bag, Walmart bag, full of green beans there that I need to process, and I'm very pleased with that. I'm wondering if Jade 2 can keep up with that. That was awesome. This is a Jade plant. A lot of beans. I can tell you, I mean, I just finished with Calima, and it may outperform Jade this time. But the quality of the bean is definitely in the Jade 2 column. It's fat, long, straight, very crispy. Some of the Calima beans are starting to be hollow, like my pole beans did last year in the heat. So yeah, this is going to be a good harvest too, I believe, on these Jades. I got a couple little ones there. I let them grow, and I think the beans are not developing as quickly in the Jades. I'll open a couple up later and we'll take a look at them. Got the Jade here. Let's do the same process. Zero it out. I'm going to bring it back just a little bit so we can see the screen. Zero it out. Now let's put these beans on here. Let's see what we get and wait. Okay, it's 116.5 ounces, which is 1 pound or 7 pounds, 4.8 ounces. I know Calima was close to that, but I can't remember if this is more or less. So we'll see in editing. That is a lot, guys. That's about 15 pounds of green beans today on the third harvest. Third harvest going into the freezer. Just wanted to show you the size of the hefty bags. I think these are 1 gallon. Anyway, yep, that's a lot of beans altogether now. Let's do another weigh. The fourth harvest, it was surprisingly almost nothing. The third was the biggest. It was huge. And now this is nothing. I think Calima's done. Let's get a weight on them for overall totals. zeroed out. I don't need a second. There's so few beans. It'll take me just a short amount of time to get the weight. 7.4, 0.3, 0.4 ounces is going between 7.3 and 7.4. So yeah, that's not very much. All right, let's get a weight on the Jade 2, and it is not much better, if better. So zeroed out. We'll do the same thing here. Put the Jades on. Start to slip a little bit here. All right, 14.6 ounces. Hope you can see that. Let me see if I can bring you in closer so you can. It's on the tripod, so it's a bit awkward. 14.5 now. 14.5, 14.6. It's fluctuating a little bit. All right, I wanted to show you the beds one last time because I'm removing them. And there's nothing really to signal that they're exhausted. They're just not making. These two are Calima. And we'll go down here. Second bed is Jade and Calima. Jade's a little bigger. Seems to be a little healthier. Calima over there, and then the last two outside beds are Jade, and they look like they're just getting started, don't they? But this harvest was pretty pathetic. I missed one bean. I'll take that. No, I didn't take that one because it's soft. And that's another thing, a lot of these were like empty, just really, it's not meaty at all, which it did that last year with pole beans for me out at the Lazy Garden. So anyhow, all these 6 are going to come up. I may or may not plant green beans. I'm a breeder more than a gardener for consumption, so I'm not all about trying to squeeze out as much produce as I can. So most groceries, you know, I do love eating fresh garden food, but my focus is on breeding, like this zucchini here, cross, and so on. So I'm going to remove all these beds. I may trim back one. I think I will. I'm going to trim back probably one of the Jades out there. The nicest one is probably this one. And the reason why I'm going to do that is I'm going to cut it down. And some people have said that they'll grow back. I haven't seen much evidence of it, but they could come back for a second cropping. Or flush. I don't know what exactly will happen. My guess is they're all going to die off, but it's worth a try. Why not?
How long do we gotta stay here for people we don't know in one lines? All of the clothes are designer, fast cars, and who knows who. Yeah, I know what they wanna say.